In this vlog, we are trying to configure the application such that we can utilize the deep links and make the navigation to the respective screens. So in our previous two tutorials, we have seen the configuration of Android and iOS. So these two tutorials, I am providing the links in the description section below where you can configure links to open the application. So we have successfully opened the applications on both the platforms, but later we need to redirect to the specific screens, right? So that is the main intention, and currently we are not navigating to any screen. So this particular tutorial will try to configure the application such that both the link we can utilize and try navigating to the respective screens. So here we'll again once try to see, let's try to open the application through the link. Yes, it is working fine. And thereafter, just we have landed on the home page, but we want to create two screens separately, and then we want to redirect to those screens respectively. So I'll be clearly showing you a demo like how the redirection works and all those things. In this part of the tutorial, let us try to configure the application in the first case. And again, I'm not going to add any dependency for the navigation, so I'm just going to use the roots and try to move between the screens based on the deep link we get. So this is the code, and I hope if you are following our tutorials from the first tutorial, you would be very much familiar with this particular code, and all the things what we have wrote here, we have utilized them to the complete extent. And if you are watching this tutorial for the first time and you are not familiar with these codes, why we wrote these methods, I suggest you to please watch the playlist. I am providing the link in the description section below. And in the second tutorial, I have clearly explained you how to create a link and what are the parameters we have added in those links, and that will be very much useful for you. Second tutorial, create your one link. Okay, and now we have a lot of code in the main.dart here, so quickly I'm going to create another file. So I'll be quickly calling this like util class, and I'll just move all these methods over the main.dart to the util class. Util, okay, util dot log events, and for this particular log events we are going to pass the apps flyer SDK, and that's it. We have almost covered everything. We just have the my app like a stateless widget and a material app, and even further we are going to, so yes, from the scaffold we are going to remove this code and create a new class here. So this class would be like a stateless class, so I'm going to create it like a home. You can call this like home, and this will return, and this will return this particular scaffold. And okay, so let's make the apps flyer SDK the global variables. So we'll just going to remove these two things and add it here, and here I'm going to specify the home class. And yes, this is now sorted. And quickly let us try to move this also to a separate file. So we can call it like home.dart, and we can move this particular class over there. So we are going to add this particular required positional parameter, and here we are going to import main.dart, and even we need util here. Okay, so quickly import util.dart as well. And now I don't think we require this because we have imported from main. Let's go back to main here, and we can remove this. I think this is very much clear for you, and also we can separate these things. And for now we can create here itself void init and just replace it over here. And if required, we can also move this to the different screen. Okay, so now we got a very simple code here. Add constant, but no, we don't require to add constant because we are going to implement roots here. And now the first thing what we are going to do is we are going to implement roots here, and we are going to specify two screens. So the first screen we have already created, like home, and I'll be quickly trying to create the second screen as well. Profile.dart here, and this is again the, and here we can make it like a home screen and also home over here. And again, these are buttons only, so I don't want it to be a button. Let us remove the button and add the text itself. We can try moving the constant to the center here, and our profile screen is ready. And even our home screen, if we require this apps flyer to log the events, we can have this on press. And we have got the two screens now ready here, and now we need to specify the roots here. So this will be the first root, and forward slash, so specify context. So this is our first screen, and the next one will be like profile, so forward slash profile screen, and this will redirect to profile screen. And yes, now the roots are declared, and of course you need to specify the initial root, and our initial root is a forward slash, which is again home screen here. And we are also going to use a navigator key here, and I'll explain why we are using a global way of navigator key here. So let us try to specify it as well. Final. So we have declared a navigator key here and using this particular navigator key, it will be very much easy for us to navigate in between these two screens here. So we don't face the initialization things. So once the screen is loaded up, then only we can navigate to the particular screen. So these particular issues we can avoid with the help of this particular navigator key, and I'll be showing you how we gonna make use of it. And again, for the home and profile screens, you can make this constant here. And now we can remove this particular home here because we have declared the initial root as home, and it is nowhere required now. Almost we have cleaned up the entire code here, and we have created two separate classes for profile and home. And I hope this is very much clear for you. And I just wanted to cover the deep linking configuration also in this part of the tutorial, but the duration is keep on increasing and it will be quite confused for you as well to concentrate. So in the next tutorial, I will try to start with the deep linking configuration for the applications, and the code for this particular tutorial I will be providing in the description section below. If you are having any queries, just let me know in the comment section below. I will surely try to help you with. And this is it for this particular tutorial. If you like this tutorial, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content on Flutter.